Hi, this is Bruce Adelson. I'm an attorney in the Washington, D.C. area, appearing on behalf of Bromberg Associates. I'm also a former senior federal prosecutor in the Civil Rights Division of the United States Department of Justice. I want to talk a little bit about what I've been hearing lately, that various healthcare providers and others are either refusing to provide language assistance to people who are limited English proficient or deaf or hard of hearing, or saying that the laws that require these very important accessibility mechanisms for people to participate in their healthcare decisions somehow no longer in effect. I wanted to stress that is simply not true. The civil rights laws, such as the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Affordable Care Act, the Americans with Disabilities Act, and the Rehabilitation Act of 1973 are as much in force and effect today as they were in November, December, October of last year. The pandemic and emergency orders do not change the fact that these laws remain the law of the land, and that people who are covered by them, such as healthcare providers, doctors, and clinics, must provide by law qualified language assistance providers, such as interpreters and translators, for people who have communication disabilities or limited English proficient. And I wanted to stress something that the Office for Civil Rights of the Department of Health and Human Services put out recently in a guidance to healthcare providers. The Office for Civil Rights enforces various federal civil rights laws. These laws, like other civil rights statutes that OCR, the Office for Civil Rights, enforces, remain in effect. OCR reminds healthcare providers of their obligations under the laws and regulations not to discriminate on the basis of race, color, national origin, disability, age, sex, and the exercise of conscience and religion in federally funded programs. To make it really simple, these laws are in effect. If you require an interpreter, need an interpreter to communicate with healthcare providers, they must be provided. Simple fact, it's the law. The current pandemic and emergency declarations have absolutely no effect on these laws. Their force remains exactly the same as it was before the pandemic hit the United States.